Hey guys or girlies, welcome back to my channel. It's Rua, and yes, I know. It has been a long time. It has been a while since I literally did any type of nail video. To be honest, I have been stressed the F out because of university. I have just been not I'm here but I'm not here, and like the videos that I have been uploaded, those were pre-edited. Even like uploading it was a lot of work for me. That's how stressed I was. But today we're gonna be doing some like kind of like Halloween themed nails, kind of like gore, kind of swampy themed nails, if that makes any sense. I was just thinking of like Swamp Monster. I don't know why. And there's this show on the CW. I don't know what it's called, but it's a Marvel show, I think. And there's like this swamp guy. This guy like kind of gets, I don't know, some kind of chemical reaction happens and it becomes a swamp monster. And that is what we were going for. This kind of like gory, kind of spooky type thing, or like slime, and any one of those things. That's the theme here. So yeah, I just miss these voiceovers. I miss chatting with you guys. I miss hearing you guys' comments and stuff. I really do miss it, guys. I'm not trying to leave. I'm not doing this on purpose. If I don't post on YouTube, then like I'm either busy or stressed out, because like YouTube is my outlet, it's my creative outlet, and I just love having a safe space for all girlies to just have a good time on the internet, and when I'm really not posting, I feel like I'm not being productive, and I'm not like investing in my hobby or like myself, which is also like investing in my audience. I really do enjoy making content for you guys. It's just your girl has been a little bit stressed. Call up my university, let's yell at them. I'm really tired of college. It's just so stressful, and I don't like, usually I'm good with handling like seasonal depression and stuff like that, because I don't want to get too into it, but usually I'm just good at handling my own mental state. I'm good at like, after a while, if it's prolonged for months at a time, I'm good at like pulling myself out of it and getting into a routine. But like, it has been getting hard to do that lately. Let me know if you're feeling the same way. Let me know if online classes are helping you. Let me know if being in the same space, especially, I know some people just like me have to be stuck with their family. Let me know if that has been helping or hindering your motivation and just your well-being in general, because for me, let me tell you, not good vibes at all. I want everything to be safe and all. I just wish this whole Rona thing would, I wish it had not come in the first place, to be honest. It's really stressing me out. It's a little bit much for me. But these nails are super easy. I decided to do really long. I love how I just switched the subject. Wow. I decided to do really long nails because I feel like everyone loves long nails. I wanted them to be like claw-like, kind of claw, giving us what is that from 101 Dalmatians, the lady, is it Cara something DeVille? I don't know. That's the vibe I get when I think of long nails, like her. That was, or Ursula. That's the vibe I'm going off of. I feel like every Disney villain had like stiletto nails, so that's what we're going for. And I just put on my my tips. I usually never show that. I decided to make this more of a like full length type video, even though it's a little bit sped up. I'm using these this polygel. Really love their polygel. They sent this to me and I did a video dedicated to them. I will link something. I hope I can find it. I'll link it down below. Sorry, my little brother is talking in the background. See guys, I wish I wasn't here. Anyway, oh wait, not in that sense. I mean, I just wish I had a different space to express myself. Yes, I do have a scar on my hand. I've said this before in my other videos. I don't know if it's because of my blood type or what, but anytime I get like a pimple or scar or a cut or whatever, it wasn't even a cut, it was a scratch, and it literally turns into a bruise, it turns into a scar on my hand, and it literally takes months to disappear. I don't know why. Maybe biology. That is the answer. So yeah, I basically use this Brave Inside transparent pink polygel on my nails, and not the out of frame shots, not me not paying attention to the camera angle. The struggle is self-inflicted at this point. But yeah, I was just using this transparent pink. I was not trying to waste my clear polygels, because you probably, like, clear polygel is something I would probably run out of the most because I cover or encapsulate my nails. So I just wanted to use a pink I would probably never use on a regular, simply because it shows like my actual nail bed. Y'all can see it, right? Because it just shows the nail. It just looks weird, especially when you use tips. Like if you were to use like the traditional polygel dual form process, I guess it would look normal, but like right now it doesn't really look normal. So I tend to like use up my transparent pinks or my pearl pinks, the lighter kind of pinks that are basically useless. I don't know if that makes sense. But I feel like some people would prefer them because they do polygel nails for the fact that it's simple and it looks natural. So I don't know. But yeah, after I kind of like pull down the polygel, y'all know the process. I flip my hands over simply to use gravity to kind of even out the length of the nail. Like this is really important to do when you have longer nails. It saves the file time and it helps you cure them more evenly, because if you have a thicker side and a thinner side, it tends to be kind of like not completely cured on the inside, if you know what I mean. But obviously this can be avoided if you have like a stronger watt UV lamp. But when I started out and I didn't have that, I had this really cheap UV lamp. It was very important for the polygel nails to be extremely even. Another thing about polygel, don't really worry, don't be a perfectionist. I this is literally the first time I have done polygel nails, I kid you not, in probably 2.5 months. Is that exaggerated? I don't know. Let's just use that number. Let's pretend that's correct. Like maybe 2.5 months, maybe 1.5. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done polygel, so I did like do my kind of birthday nails with acrylic. I didn't film. I should have filmed it. And I did get tired of those nails within 3 days, and I took them off. Like they were not like, I actually did the prepping process, so they were stuck on my hand. I wasted 3 hours doing my own nails, dominant and non-dominant hand, just to take them off. Will I fight myself? Maybe, but right now I don't have that time, so we'll save that for later. But yeah, I basically pulled the polygel down. I try to do 2 nails at a time. You just have to be wary that if you move your hand too much, especially with longer nails, you can kind of see it in the video, the polygel does move because gravity. So try to like even your hand out so it doesn't move too much and you can like work quickly. The other good thing about doing stiletto polygel nails is because not the lack of English skills. Anyway, yeah, I tried to do stiletto nails simply because I don't try to do stiletto nails. I mean, stiletto nails are easy because it has like a smaller tip, so you don't really have to even out the polygel when you're applying it. You can just file it down. Just remember, a good rule with polygel is, good rule with most nail mediums, you can always take away when you have too much, but it's harder to add. I don't know if that makes sense. Like maybe with acrylic it's easier to add, but with polygel it's harder to like add in a way. I feel like just filing down is easier than taking it away. So like it's always easier to take away when you have excess than to add when you have too little. So yeah, I just keep doing that again out of frame. Y'all know the process. This is called lack of spatial skills. This is called, I actually don't even know what I was doing. I'm literally editing this right after filming, so y'all, I don't know. I just realized now after saying that transparent pearl and transparent pink colors are ugly and basic and I use them up, I just realized that they kind of cute though. Honestly, if I wasn't painting the nails, I would have probably worn them as a neutral pink color. I just realized they're kind of cute. The whole transparent aspect of them is kind of cute. Am I fake and two-faced? Let's not talk about that. this is where we file. Literally my least favorite process. This doing polygel nails today made me realize I hate filing. I genuinely hate it. I hate it with a passion. Because I took you guys' advice of adding oil to the bed of my nails, so I kind of did like a peel off base coat, and then I added the oil, and baby, let me tell you, the grip was not there. She was like, the nails were literally about to pop off while I was filing, and the fear I had was it was extraordinary. It was immense. It was inexplicable. I was so afraid of them popping off, because just like gluing them back, I always get glue on my hand, and when it sticks to the little filaments that I already filed off, it is the worst to wash off your hands. And if you guys ever watch like my haul videos, I usually used to film them right after doing my nails. You could just see the little like glue attached to the filing pieces on my skin. It was like it took days to get off, and usually it's not even that bad, but when my nails pop off, that's the result. So I really do try to keep them on, so when I don't file them like really aggressively, it just takes a lot longer to do. But today wasn't that bad. Filing I think took maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and I was also distracted. I was vibing out to SZA. Can we talk about SZA's music? It's timeless. I have been listening to the same 5 songs from that one album that I'm a fake fan of, because I genuinely don't know. But in reality, I just don't know the names to anything. It was that one album with like Supermodel and CTRL and Garden. You know what I'm talking. It's like the OG, the album that everyone knew her for. That's it. I've been listening to that one on repeat for a really long time. Is it helping the depression? I really don't know. I think it's kind of like making me comfortable in my mental state, if that makes any sense. Isn't that what SZA's music does? It makes us, even when I'm not sad, to be honest, she puts me in this type of reflective mood. She makes me sad about things I've never been sad about, like stuff I've never experienced. Like she talks about her experience as like a stripper and stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god, yes, me too. And I'm like, bitch, what? You have never, don't even try it. But that's the power SZA's voice has, and her lyrics, immaculate, let me tell you. right now is the marbling part. Very simple, very easy, very fun, very fresh. Like honestly, I didn't know it was this easy to marble. Every time I ever watched a marbling video, it was always acrylic, and they always had to dye the monomer and then add it to the acrylic powder. And I was like, dang, that is beautiful, but oh my gosh, that is too complicated for me. And it's like, it basically wastes product, especially if you don't have a lot. Oh my gosh, look at that wrist. So ugly. But yeah, I just basically mix two colors. It's so easy to do marbling, any type of marbling effect. Just take your two colors. I finally got that dish, that mixing dish. Very beneficial for the girls, because now I don't have to keep throwing away zip bags. So my brother keeps talking in the background like I'm doing something. Don't touch that. So I basically mix the gels. Oh, I forgot. One mistake I did make is making them too thick. You are allowed to use your brush. By the way, this is a random makeup brush. You're allowed to use the brush and spread out the design. It will not really mess up the design. It's a marble design. Like, it's gonna look marble regardless. Because I was so scared of like moving the design, so I would just leave a clump of gel polish in an area and then cure it. And it didn't care, and then I ended up having bubbles. It did actually make a cool design on my thumb. Like, it feels like texture. That is the coolest thing, and it adds to the whole like spooky theme. But if that's not what you're going for, I would recommend thinning it out, just using your brush and dragging the design down the nail, because I was so afraid of doing, I don't know why. Like, it's marble, it's gonna look marble regardless of what you do, because you're mixing two colors, and gel polishes don't really mix. They kind of like combine with each other and create that kind of smoky, kind of milky effect, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's my only advice. This is literally the simplest process. Look at me trying to be cute and fun cleaning the area, even though it still looks messy. But yeah, just like, you just have to put two gels on a little mixing platter or whatever, and then you kind of just use your brush and go through both colors, and then you spread it on the brush. Honestly, you can add the two colors on the nails directly and use your brush and mix them, or you can actually mix the colors on the dish. You could do it anyway, because it's literally the easiest design, because it's gonna look the same no matter what you do. So yeah, that was the easiest thing. I'm gonna let you guys watch me do it. She's out of frame. Someone come take my camera away. Someone come snatch this brush out my hand. Like, why am I always out of frame? Like, in my head when I'm filming, I'm like, dang, this is gonna be a great shot. This is gonna be amazing. People are gonna see it. And then I look now and I'm like, what are you doing? It's clearly out of frame. I think it's just because of the way my desk is angled and it's such a small space. But can I get it together? This is like probably the 100th video, to be honest, that I filmed doing nails, and I still have not gotten my ish together. So sorry about that. Oh yeah, also wipe down the sides of your nails. An issue that did happen is when I cured the nails, since like marbling creates like clumps of well, if you do it wrong like me, it creates kind of like clumps of gel. You have to make sure to like kind of wipe them down before you cure, because you know when you cure gel polish, because of the scientific processes in the UV in the UV light, it creates like expansion. I don't know what happens between the gel molecules or whatever, they kind of expand when they cure. So it, when you have a clump of gel polish, it kind of goes off your nail onto your skin and cures on your skin. I mean, you can remove it with acetone, but to avoid that, just, you know, thin out the layers and make sure you wipe down the sides of your hand, which is something I learned the third nail in. So yeah. Alright guys, I just wiped down the nails after I cured them. I did cure them longer because of the issues I mentioned earlier in the video, because they were clumping and it took a little bit more cure time. But y'all, look at that. That is so cute, so fun, so fresh, so versatile. You could probably do this with any color. I was originally thinking of doing black and orange, but I have another idea for that. Hopefully I post it before Halloween. But yeah, that is it for this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for sticking around and waiting with me and tolerating my inconsistent. It hasn't really been that inconsistent, but my mind, we focus on small details of everything. So yeah, I really love these nails. I did not expect them to like them that much. Make sure to comment anything you want to see, what you like, what you don't like. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.